Hi everyone, Stephen Lee here. Just in, President Biden has just agreed to narrow the eligibility requirements for the next round of stimulus payments. In this video, I'm going to go over the latest eligibility requirements and if you are going to possibly qualify for this next round of stimulus payments. So let's review first off. Based on the previous round of stimulus payments, if you were a single individual, you'd be eligible for a stimulus check if you made under $100,000, okay? When we talk about made, it's income, and that income is gonna be adjusted gross income, your AGI. So if you're a single individual and you made under $100,000, you'd be eligible for a stimulus payment. Remember, 100% of the stimulus payments in the past were if your AGI was under $75,000, and that range, which we call the phase out, is that a stimulus payment of $1,400 would slowly reduce between $75,000 and $100,000 of income if that's what you earned. Okay. But under the latest proposed bill for singles, AGI up to $75,000 would still receive 100% of the $1,400 payment, but the new phase out would be at $80,000 rather than $100,000. Okay, so there's only a $5,000 phase out window instead of a $25,000 phase out window. So for example, if you're a single individual under the old rules, let's say you made $85,000 of adjusted gross income on your latest tax return, that's either 2019 or 2020, then you would be eligible for a portion of that $1,400 payment. But under the current accepted proposed bill, if you made that same $85,000, you'd be eligible for zero amount of that $1,400 payment. Okay, so that phase out window is much smaller now. It's $5,000, so $75,000 to $80,000 is the phase out window under the current legislation. But in the past, remember, it was $75,000 all the way up to $100,000. So that window has really narrowed down for single individuals. For married, in the past, you'd be eligible for a stimulus payment if you made under $200,000. That was the cap on that phase out. But under the latest proposal, for married couples, AGI up to $150,000 would receive 100% of the $1,400 per person benefit. That's still the same. However, the new phase out will stop at $160,000, okay, instead of that $200,000 cap. So for the latest for married couples, you only have a $10,000 window between that $150,000 and $160,000, then you receive a portion or a prorated amount of the stimulus check. And if you make above the $160,000, you would not qualify for any of the stimulus check. So the window also for married couples has also greatly reduced, right? It's only $10,000 rather than $50,000 in the past. Remember, this change is because Senate Democrats want to lock down support and finalize a new bill. Remember, stimulus checks are not the only thing that's included in this latest bill. One of the big things is unemployment benefits, which is set to expire March 14th. Right, which is basically next week, in a week and a half from now. So they want to definitely push and finalize the legislation so that they can push the unemployment weekly benefit all the way out to August 29th, the end of August. Okay, so that's why they're really trying to push this through. So that's why a compromise had to have been made on both sides. Remember, if this is the kind of content that you're looking for, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications because I'll continue to update you not only on this bill, stimulus payments, but also tax savings, strategies, and different tax tips and tutorials. All right, that's it for tonight. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Until then, have a wonderful evening. Bye.